back to the Philly Card Show, one of my favorite shows in the country. Starting a little bit late for Saturday. Unfortunately, with spring break in Florida, all the morning flights were booked out. So I have a few hours here on the floor. We're going to hit trade night. But the good thing is I have all day Sunday at the show. So majority of deals will be tomorrow. Let's find some cool pre-war cards. So I saw this one. This is really cool. So check this out. On the back, we have an overprint. And there's Roy Campanella right on there. So wish Campy was on the front, but this is actually a pretty cool card. Probably throw this into my PC just because of it. But there's another one over here, Lou Bordeaux, Hall of Famer. And that one I'd probably end up selling, but there's a full stack of these. Check it out. All these overprints. Stuff you don't see every day. So we're going through some 33 Sports Kings, and I already have both these in my collection. The Hagen in a 5 and a Shore also in a 7, I believe. But these cards have risen a lot, like in the last year or so. Hagen, one of your best golfers, his eye appeal looks really, really good. But there is a stain on the back. Don't know how much that will impact the grade on it. I think we're going to take a chance sending it to SGC. And then this Shore is a old label pour. You guys can see some staining on it, but steering wise looks pretty good. Sharp corners. So we'll add these into the stack. Actually got a decent amount so far. I haven't fully recorded everything, but you'll see what I picked up at the very end. Alright, let me know what you can do on these over there.
I got
1850 on that. That's everything priced out right there. Or
Yeah.
no, you're good. All right, so it was 2055. Think you could do 18?
That's fine. Yeah.
Let me get your PayPal. I'll just have you type it in.
Sure.
What we ended up picking up for 18. By the way, these overprint backs, these look really, really sharp. So added bonus to it, but I think these do get A's automatically. I don't know for sure, so don't quote me on that. Hagen, you guys already saw. This is a cycle back Zach Wheat. You just don't see them that often. They're a little bit of paper loss, but not the end of the world. That Eddie Shore. Then we have a T207 Bender. Corners on this look pretty nice overall. I think it might be the lighting, but there's like a small crease right there. That's why I got a 3. To get a PWCC eye appeal if that matters to you. Then E96 Donovan, and then we picked up a few E98s. Now I'm not too familiar with all the color variations on these, but I didn't see many of them online, so I got to do a little bit more research on my own time. I really know all the different scarcities beyond these, but I also believe a lot of these came from the Black Swamp Find. Obviously not these in a 1.5 or 2, but a lot of your 8s, 9s, and 10s that are in those pop reports. And then if you ever run into me again at shows, I'm accepting SGC subs too if you have anything.
The first thing I did when I got here was I went right to the table.
And dropped it off. Yeah, you might as well. That was the first time they set up.
He was happy. I did most of it at home.
Perfect.
So all I had to do was just basically go back to the account and take it out.
There you go.
Great, thanks a lot. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
You guys are great stuff, man. You turned me on to vintage.
I try my best. Well, this is a great dealer to buy from, by the way.
I did already. I did both.
Oh, perfect.
I drove them nuts, so I mean, I'm still learning, but I'm getting there.
That's all right. $10 for Home Run Baker minor league card. Full image. Who cares? That's so. That's the extra quarters. That's a deal, man.
How about you?
I just did one deal. I got here kind of late.
Oh, yeah.
So kind of sucks on that side of things, but not too bad.
Yeah, it's fun. I haven't
Always
seen
is.
anything like crazy, but not too much non-sport.
Yeah, you got to go to the Philly Non-Sports show for that one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and A to go that
I'm
one.
gonna try to go. I've never been to it, but
It's small. It's at this. It's at the same place here, not but a different venue. It's really small. You'd be shocked.
Yeah.
But all these dealers just have like so much stuff. Can I take a look at your Al Lopez? You do 105 on it? Where would you be at?
135.
135, you're firm on it? Perfect. Thank you.
Got it, man. Thank you.
So cheap 1938 Gaudi Hall of Famer, 135. Definitely a no-brain buy there. Now the reason I know Al Lopez is the Big Red Machine Cincinnati Reds played spring training at Al Lopez Field in Tampa. And also there's like a park there that I think I played some baseball games in, or at least trained there when I was a kid. Either way, pretty cool history there. If it was centered all day long, I'd give you a 750 on it. I'm still very interested in it. I just don't know if I could get that number. All right, so I'm definitely interested in the Fox and the Lajoie, right? So maybe we can come on a price with these. I do like this Munson quite a lot, because you don't see these that often, and obviously black bordered. But the only thing a little bit concerns me is it is miscut top to bottom. When I do tend to grade stuff that's like miscut like that, they tend to give it a 2. But it's tough on that side of things.
Yeah.
So I do think it does look nicer than those other 2s that sold. So I don't know if I could be at 750, but maybe we can work something out between the 3. So first, let's, like, what are you thinking on those 2 right there?
To combine, I would do 600.
Okay. And if I threw this in there, where would you be at?
I would do 12.
That's honestly what I was thinking. I was thinking $600 what the 2 sold for. Let's do it.
Thank you.
Thank you. If you guys are enjoying this card show vlog, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And if you have cards to grade, we are accepting SGC submissions for March and also April. Make sure to hit the link down below in the description and send us some cards.
Yeah.
9.5 is a really good grade on these.
Yeah. I was thrilled with 5.5.
I'm curious, what did that run?
140.
That's it?
Yeah.
Especially for like how big the price difference is on between Jeter and A-Rod and all that.
I thought that was a steal.
What were the subgrades on that?
All 9.5s and 1.9.
9 for the corners. That's really good.
Yeah, I was super excited. I've always wanted one. I've been looking at like just to wait out a PSA 9 auction.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really. But then when I got this for basically the same price as a PSA 9.
Got 150.
And I know it's not like his rookie per se. Like 92 is his rookie, but like a lot of
Still
people.
iconic card.
Yeah, this is probably his most iconic.
And then 200.
You know what I mean? Because his rookie cards suck. They're terrible images.
And it doesn't even matter. Like there's a million 10s out there.
Yeah. Yeah, I was excited to pick up another. I got a really good deal on this.
Thanks.
I don't know too much about basketball cards, but
They're limited, so.
2.5's like 300 to 350, but like with all rounded corners and stuff like that.
That should grade.
I think it'll grade 3.5 if I was gonna take a guess. I can't tell if there's creases or things like that. Sometimes with lighting, but it has good eye appeal at least to it.
You did well. Got good stuff. I like his.
That's what I like too. I'm like,
That's awesome.
it's a sweet pose and everything.
I don't think you see that pose on any other cards.
Maybe not. Cheap Bender. Al Lopez. Al Lopez was the only card I paid sticker for though. The guy, I was like, but I figure Hall of Famer Gaudy only 3 for 135. It's kind of cheap.
Dude, this is for Larry Schenk. He's still a he just retired, Phillies PR guy.
That's really cool.
But I guess they gave him out at the 1964 Topps All Rookie banquet. Because there's a set. So we'll see.
10 years, it hasn't sold or something like that. On this Frank Robinson auto, dual auto, K-Line and Bunning, the Jack Koufax, and then the Yaz.
Okay. Do 100 on him.
Okay.
And 110. That's 210. I do 70. 280. Do 120.
Okay.
400.
460.
460.
Thank you. So I picked up a few autograph cards. We have a 1962 Frank Robinson with an inscription. This one was pretty cool. Al Kaline and Jim Bunning, 2 Hall of Famers on there. Also Jim Bunning's rookie year from 1957, although it's not his true rookie card. Then don't really pick up too much vintage hockey, but nice looking 8 on this. We got a Venny Sandy Koufax 1964. Back is completely gone, but still pretty popular. And then I'm going to take a chance on this one. This Yaz looks really nice. By the way, tip for some new ones, look on the different sides, make sure it's not colored in. A lot of people did that with Sharpies. This did not have that, so really, really cool looking card on that one, and I'll send it into SJC and see how it does. How bad is the mark on the Bobby Jones?
I can't find it actually. So I'm gonna take a look.
Yeah. Just a bit faded on there, color, but I think I might have messed that up.
I've had it under and with good lights, and unless there's some impression I'm just not seeing.
I don't see it. I think the grader possibly thinks, I don't know if this is like faint pencil or just like a mark there. I think that would be the only way that they call that a mark.
Okay.
It's honestly not even that bad. See, it kind of looks like someone wrote an H possibly, but I can't tell if it's like dust or...
Yeah, and it didn't look like writing to me when I had anything.
It looks really bad writing if it is. I can't tell. It's like 50-50.
Hey.
It's kind of cool. Now take a look at your 57 Maze as well as your 54 Ted and Jackie. And then do you know the timeless triples? What's that numbered to? Is that
I think 25.
25 on that? 50.
Oh, 50. Okay. Do you like it for the fourth, or?
Well, 3 iconic football players, so.
Of course, of course.
I have a relic PC, so I'm trying to get some nicer examples and build it up over
here. Hold on.
My friend's also is looking for that card, so it's a sign of, am I going to keep that or I'm going to sell it to my friend because I owe him a little bit. So minus this card, because I'm still waiting to hear back. Where do you think you would be at on this lot?
I'm at 2675.
2675 on those. Okay. And then can I take a look at your Satchel Paige there?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's not autographed.
No, it's rookie team player.
Is that stain on the card or is it on?
Yes, that's stain.
You said 2675 on these ones over here. What does this come out to about sticker wise?
So with on here I'm 85%.
Okay.
And then here 90%.
Okay. 85. And where would you be at if I threw that page in there? No, 1.5 did about 450. That's probably what it'd be with the stain there.
Even 3.
Even 3 on that. We're pretty close.
Why does everybody say that?
That was a negotiation tactic.
Yeah.
Let's see.
People always want to go, what's your best? And then you tell them your best, and they go, what can you do? Why'd you ask me my best?
Well, I didn't ask the best. I said, what could you do?
I didn't say you did.
So maybe I could ask the best, and then we get a little more off, right?
I kind of went right to it. So.
No, you're good on pricing. Some people just are like, no price difference. Some people work with you, so you're good there. That's a good one thing. You throw those in, we're at 3 cash.
I can't throw that in.
Going through those possibly.
Okay, I'll see you at Chantilly.
thought it already came out, really well on this. I just, I could do like, one or the other of those, if you wanted to do that, but that's kind of like.
All right, I'll throw in the Whitey Ford, 3K cash. We got a deal.
Sounds good. Appreciate it.
So this was a really fun lot. Standard 54, Ted Williams card number 1. This was his first Topps card. 57 Mays, decently centering, which these are always tough to find. Your 56 Jackie, see those, sorry, 55 Jackie, not 56 Jackie. See them all the time. Not horrible centering on that one. Bobby Jones, this got an MK. It's possible because of this up over here, but either way, one of his best cards. Actually, a lot of people like this more than his rookie for some reason. Doesn't happen with Walter Hagen as much though. Up next, this is a really cool card. So I know someone that follows the channel that really wants this card, but I also kind of want it too. So not fully sure what I'm doing yet. I do have a Thorpe single relic, which I probably will end up selling if I am going to keep this. Numbered to 50. Very, very tough relics. So 3 early football Hall of Famers. Dutch Clark barely has anything out there. Thorpe has a few pieces, baseball and football. Grange has football pieces out there. I thought this was kind of cool. Dual relic over here, bat and also stadium seat. Saranda mantle, numbered to 277. Thought it looked pretty nice. And then I'm about to drop this off at SGC. This is an alternative 1948 Satchel Paige rookie. This is a photo pack from Cleveland. This thing's massive. I mean, you guys can see that over there. So don't want to bring this on my flight and then just Whitey 40 through and at the very end. But nice deal to start off day number 2. Time to drop off this thing because I don't want it to get creased up. Let's see how long this process takes. Most people are going to see this card and just walk away, but this set's actually really tough. This has the first ever Lefty Grove card in it. Obviously, it's not Lefty Grove, but that Lefty Grove is well over a 5-figure card, something I'm definitely chasing one day if I can afford it. But I had to show you guys this pretty cool piece. Always have to appreciate test issues when you see them. Now, Rich Allen is not in the Hall of Fame. Some people think he should be. Maybe one day in a Veterans Committee, but these are always really tough. But I gotta show you guys another one of his cards that I saw here. All right, these are the 3 I'm interested in. You have the Jack Dempsey from 1930, Hoover, Ted Williams, Jimmy Fund, and then the Mark Twain.
Okay. It'll be at like 85.
85 on it?
Yeah.
I'll look at that.
I can do that. So this is my first ever baseball Kimball Champs from 1887. I'm not too familiar with this player. He's not a Hall of Famer, but do a few others in the set, which is kind of cool. I just picked up a John Sullivan in a 1, but I thought the eye appeal on this 1.5 looked really, really good, and it ended up being $325. Dual Hall of Fame auto, 45 bucks. Can't go wrong with that. Up next, we have Strongsville, and then we have the UK card show, which I'm super excited for. Anyways, I'm exhausted. I'll see you guys soon.